So here it is once again. You understand what I'm saying? They're victimizing these people. And I just wanted to bring it out so that it wouldn't be glossed over and that nobody would notice it. You understand what I'm saying? Because they about to like they massacred, I think it was 50 men, women, and children at that location in 1865. And now at the exact same location, which was kind of like a burial ground for the natives there, they found lithium. You understand? So this is something that you understand that I felt that we should know and that we should, try to pay attention to what's going on because these are our brothers as well. You know what I'm saying? And kind of want con, sir. Kanawan. Yes, sir. If I may, I could read a little bit to you, sir. Okay. Uh, the pass is also the site of the largest known lithium deposit in the U.S. and one of the largest in the world. And Native people and their supporters say another tragedy is now unfolding there. Reminding the first, they're going to be uprooted, their water is going to get polluted, the land is going to be destroyed. They're going to strip mine the land, you know, everything out of it, they can get their hands on it. They don't care about the environment. And the natives are going to suffer because their water is going to get polluted, number one. That's a fact. Because every time they do these mining, you have to have some kind of water source in the area to dump your waste. You understand? So that's what they're doing. And if I may, sir, it goes on to say this. Salakia. It goes on to say a mining project on the site by Lithium America, fast tracked at the end of the Trump administration, started construction earlier this year. For its proponents, the mine is a central component of U.S. shift to a greener future. Salaki, sir. It also says that the people here on the reservation were not consulted when this mine was approved. Consulted. They were not consulted at all. They just went out there and did it. Absolutely, sir. Kanawan Khan. Kanawan Khan. There was no consultation at all. They just went out there and just like, yo, we found this lithium, we taking it, we don't care. And that's how they proceeded. In Aslaga, it says that one of the descendants of the 50 people that was massacred tried to sue them.
The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, I.S.U.P.K.
That's the moral of the story.
Yeah. The oppressor is the devil. It's 2023. There's tons and tons of evidence that we can lay on the line for our people to see that, guess what? He has never meant for us to have anything good in his empire. Long as we can sit with our mouths closed and not complain and keep our head down and not ask for too much and we continue to be the entertainers of this empire, that's what they want. You find something of value, it's their job to take it out of your hands and exploit it. They are so conniving in their ways, and they try to give us the idea that we're a part of it, right? So that's why you have shows like The Voice and American Idol or America Got Talent, and you see tons of talent that is discovered on these television shows. Well, don't you know that a lot of those talents get signed by the entertainment companies? And guess what they do? They exploit those singers. They exploit those rappers. They exploit those entertainers for what? Their own personal gain. The same way that they're about to do with what, Yanazar? This lithium.
Going to exploit it and rob the people again and oppress them.
Hello. These are the things that we have to talk about in the earth so our people can wake up and not be fooled by these tactics. All right? Come on with it. Please, come on.
That's the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 20.
It's 5 and 20.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
He's done what?
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Let me ask you a question. When you come across someone and they put their hands out to be at peace, what does that look like? It looks like they actually have something to give to you. They're offering you something, right? And when somebody come and they say they coming to be at peace with you, what would you do if somebody said they come in peace? What would you do? How would you conduct yourself if somebody came to you and said that I'm coming in the name of peace? What would you do?
So, like I said, if I may. First of all, I'm going to consider his reputation.
No, you wouldn't. I'm coming to you in peace. You saying that because you're a brother that's built for war. You know what I'm saying? In the I.S.U.P.K, we're geared for war. So we don't trust a damn thing. You understand? We're skeptical of everything. You understand? Every single thing. But what if you didn't know this truth? And somebody that's coming to you and they say they're coming in the name of peace. How do you respond?
Sir.
Come on, brother.
If they come in peace, we'll receive them in peace.
Yes. Meaning what? How do you receive someone in peace?
We'll be kind to them, we'll help them, we'll be open to them. We wouldn't hide anything from them because they come in peace.
Right.
So
come on with it, Yerma.
You let your guard down.
Put your guard down. You put your guard down. The thing that would normally that you use to protect yourself, you put that down. You let down your gates. You let down your walls. You let down your protection. And you have a different mindset too. It's a whole different mindset when you say, well, we're at peace. Your mindset changes. It goes from being aware to what? Unaware. When you're at peace, you begin to overlook things. You understand? You begin to be complacent. Things that are out of place, you begin to overlook it and be like, it'll be okay. Because you'll say, well, they came in peace. That's the oppressor. He's been coming in peace for so long, and our communities have been putting down their guards, right? We've been putting down our protection, our fences, our guidance. And when we do that, what happens? Read on.
He has broken his covenant.
He has done what?
Broken his covenant.
So he come in peace, but he broke that covenant. Read on.
Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
So he came in peace, and we're realizing something by listening to him. He has some very smooth words.
Right.
That's what peace sound like. That's right. Somebody come in peace, boy. They said water to a well. Huh? Read on.
But war was in his heart.
But what?
War was in his heart.
Now we done bought into the peace. We done put down our guard, like Yermak said. We seen that he was trustworthy. But when you said somebody war was in their heart, meaning war was on their mind, they can pick up that mindset change at any given time while we'll still be at what? Peace. We'll still be sleeping in bed while they're up planning on how to get rid of us, man. That's the oppressor. See, we're so burdened with Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, 4th of July. We're not realizing that, guess what? That's a real war that is taking place, and it's for your spirit. So we get captivated by Will and Jada. We get captivated by Sexy Red, G Herbo. But the real war is going on when we losing our brothers and sisters in these streets. The real war is going on when we have land that was given to the natives, their land being taken daily for the excavation of some lithium. All these things happen to us because what? We're still at peace. Right. We have not developed the mindset that we should be preparing ourselves for this warfare day in and day out. Because of our leaders. That's it on that, Quino?
Sir.
Read on.
It says his words were slacker. His words were softer than oil. Yet were they drawn swords.
Right. So what is it saying when it says his words were softer than oil? Softer than oil meaning what? It goes into you, matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? It's not like if you look at water on your skin, water has a tendency to just make your skin wet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it sit on the surface. When you talk about oil, right? Oil had a tendency to sink in your pores. It gets into you. It becomes a part of you. Like people always say, man, you buy the cologne, right? And you spray the cologne on. You smell good. But if you really want to smell good, you got to get what? You got to get that oil. That alcohol is in that water, which causes it to evaporate, so it don't last as long. Well, you put that oil on, oh man, everything's smooth. Everything can get what? Covered up. But us not realizing that, because what Jeremiah said, we let our guards down. And when you let your guards down, you don't have no protection. You can't stop what's coming in, and neither can you keep what's in from going out. Come on with it, brother.
Like you said, it's dropping it so heavy when you think about, like you said, like with the oil, you get so accustomed to it. It's like you start doing the things that he's showing you or telling you to do.
Yeah.
And now as soon as you done drop the guards down now. So you right there with him.
Yeah, you
and
in
as
there.
soon as you think you going to war with him, he turned against you and go to war against you. So
yeah. And then you mess around thinking that you're prepared for war. And then you realize, well, Walmart can close at any given time. You're not prepared. These guns and the manufacture of these bullets, you think you can go to Granger and just go pick up some bullets any given time, but you're not realizing you don't own those stores. Those boots that we like to put on when we want to go hiking or preparing for war, just the small elements of preparedness when it comes for war, we're not prepared. The food, we still trying to find real seeds in watermelon. We're still trying to find what, Yonazar? Clean drinking water. How can we be prepared for war when we have our communities are so polarized? You understand? Polarized meaning like opposites of every single thing. You got those that want to join the oppressors, ones that don't want to join the oppressors. The ones that want to join the oppressors don't really want to join them. They just want the benefits of being around them. The ones that don't want to join them, they don't want to join the oppressor. They want to join the Africans. They want to join every other thing in the world outside of what thus says the Lord. The oppressor has laid so many traps for us with his words, his tongue, his ways, the oil, that we don't understand that our existence in the earth is being covered by bull crap. So we're not even prepared for the war. But Most High in Christ, that we have a God that will fight for us, though. We have the only one and true living power, the only true living God that's in the earth. He will fight for us. He's gonna fight for us. It's happening right now as we speak. that land that belongs to us, we'll get that land back. It's happening right in front of us. That's it on that, brother. Yonazar, was that the end of the story?
Yeah, there's basically more, but that's the gist of it.
Okay.
That's the, and so, that's the gist of the story. And I think we covered the essential part of what that means in identifying the oppressor and what he does to our people continuously.
Man, I'm quite sure there are tons of, we're in North Carolina, and I'm sure there are tons of burial grounds that if we were just to look through the records and look through the history about the burial grounds, that was a movie that just came out. It's Jamie Foxx and some oppressor. I can't think of Tommy Lee Jones or something like that. And Jamie Foxx is a lawyer. And they go to this ground. They go to like a big open field, and in this field there's a tree. And the guy says, look, what do you see? He said, man, I see a field. The guy's like, no, it's not a field. This is a burial ground for the slaves that was here. He said, well, I don't see any what you call it, headstones. He's like, well, they were so poor they didn't put them on there. Come on with it, brother.
Like you say, you're talking about the burial.
Yeah, the burial. That's the name of it.
Come on.
That was the name of the movie, right?
Come.
The name of the movie was The Burial. Oh my goodness. That's it right there. Think about and the brother was very that's how I know the oppressor know who we are, man. Amalek is, oh boy, he is slick as a can of oil. You hear me? Because in the movie, the brother explains, like, after every generation, they just keep piling, adding on top of what's already there, so that way you'll never know your history. But Most High in Christ took command of Jenny and Hunter for holding on to this truth in the I.S.U.P.K, so we know the significance of who we are according to these scriptures. That's it, man.
Salaki, sir.
Please, come on, Yonazar.
Hey, could I bring out one more thing real quick?
Come on, brother. You got time.
Okay, in the news, there was a report of a hospital being destroyed, right? So they had one of the
hospital being
hospital in what is it?
Palestine?
In Gaza, yes.
Okay.
So they immediately brought this Jewish spokesman who said that they didn't blow up the hospital, that it was one of the rockets from not Hezbollah, one of them groups, not Hamas, but one of the other groups. But when they showed the video, right, you see that those little rockets that they send, that the Palestinians have, could not have done the damage to this hospital that was done to the hospital. So they blew up this hospital. That's my opinion, sir. And then they tried to blame it on the so-called terrorists. But those little rockets that they send, that the Palestinians send over there, could not have done the damage to that hospital that was done.
Of course not. Let me let y'all in on a little secret about this whole little thing that's going on. Do y'all know that Netanyahu was on his way of getting ousted from being over Israel? Did you also know that the reservists of the armies, they was complaining about the numbers of how many people were not staying in the military, about that they was not being able to find ways to fund their military? Well, I'm sure after these coincidental attacks, right, they're finding ways to fund their military.
And the United States is helping them, sir. And they called up 300,000 reservists.
Hello. Ain't that something? Is that a coincidence? Or will we have to wait to 2043 and find out what really happened?
Yeah.
Salaki, sir.
Please, come on.
Salaki, sir, if I could just kind of piggyback on what Azar saying and what you been bringing out and what you brought out at the beginning of the class. So you started, with the simple, understanding that we're the true Jews, the true Israelites of the Bible. This what's happening is so Tawab, such a beautiful thing, because it's really just demonstrating making it clear what we've been saying since 1969, and they laughed at us when we was on them corners, man. Word. They laughed at us when we said that the people over there is not the real Israelites. We said that, and they said, "What are you talking about?" No, it gotta be them. But what's happening right now, I'm just going to paraphrase it, but in the book of Isaiah, in the 14th chapter, when it says, you know what I mean, that, you know, the Lord would have mercy on Jacob and he was going to put us in our own land. In the 7th verse, it says, after that happens, it says the whole earth is quiet and the whole earth would be at peace. When the true Israelites get back in their land, the earth is supposed to be at peace.
Hello.
The earth is supposed to be quiet.
Yes.
So if they're the real Israelites, then why oh why is there was just a giant earthquake in whatchamacallit? Another one. They had like 5 earthquakes in a week and a half. And oh man, it's over there in the Middle East somewhere, Salaga, so I can't remember which of them countries it was. Yeah, like 5 earthquakes in Sudan. Just 9,000 people just died in a war in Sudan. The earth is going crazy, but that's showing you these can't be the real Israelites because you know, look what's happening to them right now. Look what's going on. Salaga, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, if I may add something to what Tabawan said, and not only that, but because of the so-called fake Jew, they are monopolizing the media with this whole Hamas thing, and people are not seeing what's going on elsewhere in the world. You understand? Because like with Tabawan of these earthquakes, man, this is significant.
Of course not. Of course not. That's why the brothers and sisters that are in this school are so important. That's why each and every last one of y'all are so important to this truth. I don't give a damn if it's your first time tuning into class. Get in all black. Get in all black. Brothers from an officer of 50 all the way up to a captain or a general, each and every last one of us have a very important job to do. And that's to go and rescue our brothers from out of this hell that we're living in. These times, like I said, there are tons of evidence that you can go to in the scriptures now and wake up our people and say, you see this? This is what thus says the Lord. This is what's happening over here now. You see this? Did you go and read Isaiah? Did you go read Jeremiah? This is what Jeremiah is said in these of what thus says the Lord. It's not a laughing matter anymore, man. Guess what? When they used to call us Power Rangers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, now we're getting called, hey man, we go over there and get with them brothers. They got the truth. That's right. Them brothers over there, man, them brothers preached over there. Now when we talked about a brother having more than one wife, all of a sudden it's a topic of discussion all of a sudden. It's so sadistic that nowadays you're seeing single sisters trying to get with other single sisters with children and try to raise them together. Why not just get a real man? The time is now for us to wake up and really understand how important the work of the Lord is right now.
Salaga.
Please come on, Jeremiah.
Salaga, sir, if I could, piggybacking off what you off the top of what I said, but like them Israelis, they fake Israelites. Like the world better start realizing that the people that they've been hurting is the people that they need in charge. Them Palestinians better get behind Commander General Yohanna.
That's right.
And support this truth so they can stop getting unalived by them fake Israelites over there in Israel. Understand? Salaga.
Give it up. That's what's happening. But the only way that we're going to be able to be put in charge, that we have to be that righteous nation of people, because all these other nations are going to come up against each other. We can't be sitting around looking at each other like, well, I don't know. What are we supposed to be doing? If you're in I.S.U.P.K, we know what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be doing what? Gathering together. I used to be a math whiz. I was pretty good, but I don't have nothing on Captain Nine Thigh. But I do know that like terms do go together. And when we're talking about like terms, we're talking about righteous brothers and sisters that want to be obedient and keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Salaga, sir.
Please come on with it.
Speaking of Math Wizards and Captain Ithak. He's ready, sir.
Okay, Most High Christ. And with that, we want to turn the class over to Captain of 13,000, Captain Ithak Banyumyan, Barak, Yahweh
Yep.
Bashim Shirkatah.
Yeah, about sugar thumb. You're making fun of me, Yak?
La, brother. La, Cap. Just
All
keeping
right.
it up to y'all, the one.
I just checking.
Come on, God.
I know there's plenty wars going on right now. Just checking.
Yes, sir. Come on, God.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Where we at? Where we at?
So like so
Um,
we was going into John
mhm.
Azar had brought up an article about how the oppressor was once again invaded natives' land to secure the resource of lithium. But we was also going into of course Hamas and them bombing a hospital and blaming it on Hamas versus the Israeli army. So and how the media coverage is being blanketed and monopolized by the so-called Jewish man. So like it, sir.
Yeah. Give me that where it say he's the prince of the air. Let's start off there. Salaki, you'll hear that background noise by me?
Sir.
Okay, good.
I don't hear it, sir.
Okay, good. All right. So come on. All right, this war it's getting real serious. You know what I mean? I don't know who lying when it comes to the news of the hospital getting bombed. You know what I mean? But who cares?
Right.
I don't. You understand? I don't. Because where was the Palestinians when we had the drug epidemic? Where it was? Where were they? You know what I mean? When we were fighting for civil rights. You understand? Where it was? I don't care. You know what I mean? When Christ come back, Israel and Palestine, they're gonna get off that land.
Right.
Right.
They're thieves. Why should we cry over thieves? You understand? When two drug dealers go and kill each other, do they cry, lose tears over it? No, they don't. Nobody lose sleeps over drug dealers. Killing each other. You understand? Nobody lose sleeps over our pain. So I'm not gonna lose sleep over their pain. They laugh and you know what I mean. When they saw menace to society, right? They laughed at it. It was fun to them, right? But that actually goes on in our community. Right. Drugs is prevalent in our community. You understand? They were actually making fun of things that go on, but it's real. You understand? It's a jungle in our community. It's a struggle. You take it to Jamaica, Trinidad, wherever, Haiti. It's pressure. We under real hell. And the Palestinians don't march and protest over the way the so-called oppressor is treating us. So guess what? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to see what's what. You understand? But they're getting it on. Israel, oh boy. They're getting it on and popping. I waiting, you know what I mean, to get on them streets. So I can, you know what I mean, I can hear, you know what I mean, how they're going to speak about it because of the media. You know what I mean? Who has the scripture from me?
Come on, sir. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 2. Wherein the past ye walk according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air.
All right, according to the prince of the power of the what?
Of the air.
Right? He owns the air. You understand? Ain't nothing flying in and out of Palestine. Ain't nothing. He owns the air. He owns the airwaves. You understand? That's why you could turn the TV on and now you hear two conflicting stories.
Yeah.
Two conflicting stories. Why are you hearing two conflicting stories? You understand? Because he owns the air. You know what I mean? So now you have to, you know what I mean, just sit back and not really, you know what I mean, you just watch them go in and get it on. What we have to do we have the sheep in the ditch, and we're gonna have to go pull them out.
Yes, come on.
You understand?
Come.
While they fight and bicker and do everything, you clearly see that. I mean, these landlords we have here, Ark, they're poor. They're bad landlords. They're like kids. You understand? That want to fight every time. You notice that the more likely the gas price is going up pretty soon.
Come on.
You understand? Especially if they go to war in the Middle East. The oil prices is going up. Why? Because these oppressors and these heathens, they can't govern themselves. You understand? They're incapable of governing themselves. You understand? Everything is a fight. So, you know what I mean? We're going to have to take that power. We're going to have to get that power from Christ and show them how this earth is run. You understand? But until then, let them thieves and them fight, man. Let them fight. Let them duke it out. You mean? What Hans Boller said? Hans Boller said tomorrow they're going to call it the day or something. Day of reckoning or something like that.
Come on.
Yeah. So get it on. I hope it ain't no what I call that? He ain't blowing smoke. You know what I mean? I want them get that joint on.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
You say you don't want him selling wolf tickets.
No. I want a real deal.
Come on.
I want to be able to turn my news on in the morning and call my supervisor and say, well, that's it. Ain't no more job. We're done.
Yes, sir.
Because America going to war. What did the secretary say? The security secretary say? He have the American troops on standby right now. You understand? It's getting serious, Akim.
And Salaki too, sir.
Come on.
That was another a military a sergeant. He was saying, go ahead and tell your kids, go ahead and prepare yourself to have your children be raised without their fathers.
Yeah. Because they know once Esau go to war, Ark, Esau throwing, you know what I mean, he for sure, you know what I mean, it's gonna be the weapons they have right now, it's gonna be tons of killing taking place. One bomb wipe out how many people? 500 people.
Yes, sir.
One bomb. You understand? Right? And we ain't talking nuclear weapons yet. Right? Read on Kodam.
Come. The spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience.
The spirit that what?
That now worketh in the children of disobedience.
It worketh in the children of disobedience. And who's the children of disobedience? Your oppressor.
Right.
You understand?
That's right.
Your oppressor. You understand? You cannot claim Christ is black. Why you can't claim Christ is black?
Because the oppressor controls the media.
Yes, but there's another reason why also too. If Christ is black, what's the situation? What that mean?
Salaki, sir. If Christ is black, then that means that this whole war is a farce, because what are they fighting over land that don't belong to neither one of them?
Right.
Yeah, and they know it. So the white man will be against you having Christ being black, and the Arabs also too. You understand? Because if Christ is black, brother, you don't throw your hat in the ring. You have, you know what I mean, you have something. You understand?
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
If I could, what you're saying is so heavy, man, because a lot of our people, especially a blackity black, you know what I'm saying, they love to, you know, kind of side with Palestine, your liberal folks. They love to kind of say, you know, free Palestine and side with them, because America is generally in bed with Israel. And so they look at, you know, well, if they're against America or if they're on the other side, then, you know what I mean, the Palestinians are going through hell, which we're not saying that they're not. But if a Palestinian was in a better position to oppress black people, they would.
Brother, let me help you. If America have the way, they will bring them Palestinians across here to keep the peace. And they will put them over us.
Yes.
You understand? If America has this way, They are going to get them Palestinians, bring them across here, put them on them Native Indians' land, put them wherever black people is, and they are going to be over you and me.
So like,
You understand? Come on.
would that be just like the Afghani people as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Right now, you take a walk down North Carolina arc,
Yep.
you will see more Afghanistan people than Native Indians.
Come.
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
Palestinians own stores here in Jamaica.
You understand?
Gonna
They
watch
say
that.
Arafat, right? You all know who Arafat is?
Anyone come?
They say Arafat died a billionaire. He died a billionaire.
Yeah, Salakia, sir.
Uh-huh.
If I may, Captain Nathok, I had well, since we're bringing up Palestine, right, with the protests and stuff going on, like it's funny that you see so many people like protesting over Palestine and fight for Palestine, but where were the Palestinians when all of us in America was being killed by police? Where was they when Trayvon Martin and George Floyd got a knee on his neck? Where were they then? Where was the same energy is basically what I'm trying to say. I don't get it.
Yeah. Neither me. So guess what? Me and you, we're gonna sit back, we're gonna take a drink, and we go to camp and we're gonna wake our brothers and sisters up.
Yeah.
You understand? We're gonna sit back just like they sat back and watch us die in the streets of America. Just like they sat and watched the Haitians die, the Jamaicans, the Trinidadians, all the brothers in the Caribbean, just like they sat back and watched us die, we're gonna sit back and watch some real unaliving. We will just sit back, just chill. You understand? Give me the story of Gideon. See if you can find the story of Gideon for me. When we had to go fight. I think it was I forget, it was like 5 armies we was gonna fight that joined together. I forget the number of armies. Give me that. See if you all could find that. Taba 1, you stick with me, right? I'll send you a video. Right?
Oh, Con, so you sent it to my email or is it
WhatsApp? Salakia.
Con, so I just got to transfer it, but I'll pull it up.
Right. Just go to, I think it's minute 35 or 34.
Con.
I'll tell you just 1 minute. 1 minute. Hold on.
So, like I said, as you getting that, are you talking about the judges when they went to the water and Gideon have them laughing?
Yes. Go ahead and read that.
Come on. This is the book of Judges, chapter 7, verse 1. Then Jerubbaal, who is Gideon, and all the people that were with him rose up early and pitched beside the well of Herod, so that the host of the Midianites were on the north side of them, by the hill of Moreh in the valley. Verse 2. And the Most High said unto Gideon, the people that are with thee are too many.
You understand? The people with thee are what?
Too many.
Too many.
For me.
The Lord is like, yo, you have too much Negroes there. Send some of them men home. All right, and then Gideon came up with what? Read on.
For me to give the Midianites into their hands, lest Israel vaunt themselves against me, saying, my own hand have saved me. Verse 3. Now therefore go to proclaim in the ears of the people, saying, whosoever is fearful and afraid, let him return and depart early from Mount Gilead.
Right. So in this time, it was what? Basically, you're male, you could fight, you'd have been on the battlefield.
Right.
You understand? Scared or no scared, you have a sword in your hand, trembling, whatever. You go into that battle. You understand? Right? But now he's asking if any one of you scared, just, just say it right now. Read on.
And their return of the people, 22,000.
And 20,000 people went home.
Yep.
They went home because they didn't want to die that day. So they thought they was going to die that day. You understand? And this is this is the these stories that you read in this Bible is, it ain't just, stories like a storybook. There's lessons to be learned. You understand? Right, read on.
Come. And there remain 10,000.
How much?
10,000.
10,000. Read on.
Come, verse 4. And the Most High said unto Gideon, the people are yet too many.
They what?
Are yet too many.
If these people were so-called Israelites, right? They wouldn't be relying on so much soldiers to go fight what?
Right.
That's like you taking a hammer to kill a fly.
Yes, sir.
You understand? That's like you taking a gun to kill a roach. Come on. If you're so-called God-chosen people, well, show us. You understand? But they ain't. So guess what? They're going to have to trust in what? Their weapon. That the Lord bless them. The Lord bless Esau with the what? Sword. With the sword. And that's what they trust in. You understand? All right? Read on.
Come. Bring them down into the water, and I will try them for thee, Slakia. And I will try them for thee there.
Read on.
And it shall be that of whom I say unto thee, this shall go with thee. The same shall go with thee, and whomsoever I say unto thee, this shall not go with thee. The same shall not go.
Right. Read on.
Verse 5. So he brought down the people unto the water, and the Most High said unto Gideon, every one that lappeth of the water with his tongue, as a dog lappeth, him shalt thou set beside himself. Likewise, everyone that boweth down upon his knees to drink. Verse 6. And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men. But all the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water. Verse 7.
So them 300 did what? They went home. Right? Read on.
Come. Verse 7. And the Most High said unto Gideon, by the 300 men that lap will I save you, and deliver the Midianites into thine hand. And let
hold on. I get it wrong.
Yeah.
Hold on. I got it wrong, Ak.
Yeah,
come on, Kodam, you gotta stop me, man.
Salakia, sir, the 300.
You gotta
Salakia, sir, the 300 was the ones that lapped the right way. Basically, they drunk and not like they was alert as they was drinking.
Yeah, Kodam, you gotta stop me, man. Come on. I think I try to hustle it up here to go watch a movie, Ak.
God.
Salakia, Akim. You understand? You see how the Lord work?
Yes, sir.
You see how the Lord working. Read on.
Come. It said, and verse 7, and the Lord, the Most High said unto Gideon, by the 300 men that lap will I save you, and deliver the Midianites into thine hand, and let all the other people go, every man unto his place.
Read on.
Verse 8. So the people took victuals in their hand and their trumpets, and he sent all the rest of Israel, every man into his tent, and retained those 300 men, and the host of Midian was beneath him in the valley.
Right.
And the host of Midian, right? So this is a heathen military. And it was about to fight them. All right. And the Lord, how much men they took in the beginning? Let me see if you are paying attention. How much?
That was in the beginning.
How much men was in the beginning? I'm gonna help you all out since you are making fun of me.
30,000, sir.
That's it, Kodam. I see a Kodam, about 30,000 of them.
Yep.
You understand? And the Lord brought it down to how much?
300.
300.
But here you calling yourself, you saying that you God chosen people, rah, 300,000 foot soldiers to go wipe out what?
What, 5,000? I think 5,000 Hamas, if I'm not mistaken.
If that, brother,
Mm-hmm.
and scared to go in and bombing them from the sky, bombing the piss out of them, man. You understand? It's like, you know, it's like America. What does America teach you to do to a bully?
Punch him in the nose.
Meaning to, they teach you to what? Stand up to a bully.
Yes, sir.
Say no to bullying, whatever. You understand? But what's your problem with that?
It's like I said, they the bully.
They are the bully, but who are they telling to stand up to bullies?
So like it, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The weaker ones.
Their sons and daughters. Give me 1 minute. Again, I call for mom. Yeah, give me 1 minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put me on mute. Show him, General.
What they? Shalom, low Chris. What up? Shalom, low Chris. What's up, brother? Good. What's up, man? Oh, for what? What that?
I see him popping here with that hat real quick. I keep eyeing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm saying. So,
Kanye. So North Carolina better get ready for the double nickel. Who that?
Yeah. Akim, you all there?
Come on. We still here, sir.
You're still here.
We
All right.
we ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere, sir.
Okay. My brothers. You know what I mean? The news getting out though that what? How many all the campuses, all them major campuses across the United States right now protesting? Man, Jenny Hanna just hit me with our news.
I know UNC Chapel Hill, right, was protesting yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
Harvard protesting.
Yes.
The schools in New York protesting. Because America teaches you to do what? Stand up to a bully. But the problem is this. They are telling that to their people. You understand? Not you and me. If you and me stand up to the bully, they are going to find some way to do what? To dehumanize us.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Like they're dehumanizing the so-called Palestinians right now. They expect you to take whatever they're doing and not fight back. You understand? They expect you to look at Haiti and know that if you mess with us the way these Haitians mess with us, you'll be eating mud pies just like them. Those are examples, you know what I mean, of our people that they leave so that we can see, so that we know where our position is. You understand? And that's the difference between America and, I would say, England. England is almost like you can feel like black people know their place. You understand? Here, a black man is given an illusion, and he thinks he's up there with Esau, but he's not. Look up the factors of the illusion of control. Look up that, right? Kodam, continue reading.
Check. Come on, sir. Verse 9. And it came to pass in the same night that the Most High said unto him, Arise, get thee down into the host, for I have delivered it into thine hand. Verse.
So he has what?
Delivered it into thine hand.
And this is so good right now too. Why? Because right now we definitely don't have a military without the U.P.K. We do not. You understand? And I still say we are not no armed group like Hamas or like Hezbollah or like the Israel military or American military. We're not even close to that type of might, that type of power. You understand? We're not even close to that. That's why you come in here, you hear a brother talking about let's go buy guns and go to go take over North Carolina or South Carolina or whatever state. You better report him to me. You understand? You better report his behind if he's trying to push that talk, because we don't need that. You understand? You clearly could turn the news on right now and see black man. You don't need to pick up guns to go fight who. We could sit back at home and watch what? Read on, Kodam. Let's see what we can sit back at home and watch.
Come. Verse 10. But if thou fear to go down, go thou with Pharaoh, thy servant, down to the host. Verse 11. And thou.
Say that one more time.
Come. But if thou fear to go down, go thou with Pharaoh, thy servant, down to the host.
Read on.
Verse 11. And thou shalt hear what they say, and afterward shall thine hands be strengthened to go down into the host. Then went he down with Pharaoh his servant unto the outside of the armed men that were in the host. Verse 12.
Read on.
Come. And the Midianites and the Amalekites and all the children of the east lay alone in the valley like grasshoppers for multitude, and their camels were without number as the sand by the seaside for multitude.
So okay. What is he saying here?
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
What he's saying is they're severely outnumbered. We're severely outnumbered by the enemies.
Yes, even if we went with 30,000. So remember, you could actually count our men, footmen, our soldiers. You're saying that what? You can't even count the camels. You can't count any of the animals. You can't even count them. They look like what? Grasshoppers. You know what is that, Ak? You know how much men that was? Read on.
Come. Verse 13. And when Gideon was come, behold, there was a man that told a dream unto his fellow and said, Behold, I have dreamed a dream, and lo, a cake of barley bread tumbled into the host of Midian and came into a tent and smote it that it fell and overturned it that the tent lay alone. Verse 14. And his fellow answered and said, There is nothing else save the sword of Gideon, the son of Joash, a man of Israel, for into his hand have the Most High delivered Midian and all the host.
All right, read on.
Verse 15. And it was so, when Gideon heard the telling of the dream and the interpretation thereof, that he worshipped and returned unto the host of Israel and said, Arise, for the Most High have delivered into your hand the host of Midian.
Good night. Read on, brother.
Verse 16. And he divided the 300 men into 3 companies, and he put a trumpet in every man's hand with empty pitchers, lamps within the pitchers. Verse 17. And he said unto them, Look on me, and do likewise, and behold, when I come to the outside of the camp, it shall be that as I do, so ye shall do.
All right, skip me down to the meat of it. I want to find out what really went on with these heathens. Skip me to the meat of it, Kodam. And you're gonna see why. You understand? We need to be their landlords. You understand? We need to be in rulership over this earth because we are compassionate people. You understand? We don't brag about killing babies and raping women. You understand? We don't do that. Right? We don't.
Right.
But these heathens they are becoming a problem. And the Lord seeing they becoming a serious problem on this earth. And he's fitting to do his extermination. Why the so-called oppressor who tries to be you, let's call them the small hats. While the small hats try to be you, the Lord going to show them that they ain't us. They're not. With all the help they're getting in the world. All the help. You understand? All the help in the world. Put them ready for me?
I like it, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so heavy when you say that like we the ones that need to be ruling this earth. Like with all the bad things that happen to us and all the oppression of these nations, we still, like, you see with the what's his name, Floyd Mayweather, and all the celebrities of our people, they don't talk about none of the ghetto stuff, like nothing helping the barrio, helping the reservation, or helping us.
Why?
They're willing to go help. They're crying for them. I'm gonna ship all this money to them.
Why?
Because of Stockholm syndrome.
No.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
Christianity.
It's much simpler than that.
Sluggy, sir.
Come on.
They know that these fake small hats, they run everything. They're trying to get in bed with them. Like they sign for his checks.
Yes, that's all. That's all of that. Because right now, if you go look up the story with Harvard, these billionaires are trying to pull money from Harvard. Why are they trying to pull the money from Harvard?
Salaki, sir, to give it to Israel?
No.
Because of the protest that's going on in Harvard?
Yes. Why?
The protesters are mostly against Israel.
Yes. You understand? The protest is against Israel. So guess what? What they have a monopoly on everything on the planet Earth, brother. So guess what? People are scared to open their mouth. Rich brothers and sisters are scared to open your mouth. Your pastor is not going to open his mouth. Your Crefeld and TD Jakes, they are not going to pick a side. But staying silent is picking a side, bastards.
Salaki, sir.
You understand?
Salaki, sir. Well, they reported that one of the lead protesters who wrote that letter, they rescinded a job offer from him. One of the big companies, I forgot what the company was, because he had wrote that letter and made that protest. They rescinded a job offer from him.
Yes,
blackballed in certain economic situations.
Yes. So now, guess what? You're not going to say anything. You understand? You're not going to say anything. So guess what? I won't say nothing, but I'll take a toast. Right. I'll take a drink, brothers. Ooh, wee. Double me up. Barman. Double me up. Ain't no sweat. They ain't gonna stop us from going on the streets though and saying the Lord word. We ain't gonna call a spade a spade. You understand? We gonna call it a spade. We ain't being bought. We not your what's his name? Mayweather. We not Mayweather. We not Amari Stoudemire. We ain't scared to go poor. Ain't scared. But Amari is.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? What's it about Floyd Mayweather is? Can't read or write. You understand? Can't read or write. But he know what money is. And he know where that money comes from. You understand? Right?
So like this, sir.
Give me 1 minute. Give me the scripture where it says, "Gift destroys the heart." Go ahead.
Isn't the guy that the promoter they used to promote Floyd? What's his name? Al Heyman. Is he Jewish?
I'm not too
Not Al Heyman, but the other one,
Bob.
the old man.
I'm not too sure.
Bob Arum, sir.
He's definitely Jew.
I don't know, but more than likely, if they're all the way up there, yeah, you understand? Meaning, if there's they are the money behind everything, everything. That's why right now, if you say anything in public against the what they're doing, they are saying that you are anti-Semitic. They are calling you everything. They're trying to what? What are they trying to do? What are they trying to do?
So, like I said, they trying to quiet all opposition. So
yes, they're trying to dehumanize you. You understand? They're trying to say that what? That you agree with Hamas. When people have been saying they don't agree with what Hamas did, who the hell agrees with chopping a baby head off? Unaliving a baby? Raping a woman? Who agrees with that? Nobody agree with that. At least I do not agree with that. I.S.U.P.K don't agree with that. You understand? But you speak out against them, in their mind, you agree with that. Right now, we don't agree with what Israel is doing. We don't agree with Palestine. We don't care. We have other problems to take care of. YouTube, other problems. You understand? My brothers in the streets, they're worth more than me taking my time to cry for your people. You didn't cry when your people insured the boats to bring slaves across here. My forefathers and foremothers. You understand? You didn't cry when you had a hand in slavery. You know what justice is. If you know what justice is, then you would know that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians have not received justice. And by right, if we are going by what Israel is doing, we deserve revenge.
Right.
But we can't do it, brothers and sisters. Why? Give me Romans 12 and 19. To let them know we are not speaking violence. We are not trying to speak nothing about violence. But we are just calling a spade a spade. You understand?
So like it, sir.
Come on.
I see some of the news, man. These the news anchors, all those big Piers Morgan, all of those big news anchor, man. The way you could see the devil come out of them when because they always like, well, doesn't they have the right to defend themselves? Don't they have the right? Shouldn't they defend themselves? And I'm thinking like, man, when the racist cops were shooting us in the back, we didn't have the right to even protest.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. You understand? Like, I ask for the illusion of control. Who got the factors? I think they say there are 4 factors.
4 factors of losing control.
No. Illusion of control. Just look up that.
Illusion of control.
Yeah, illusion.
Slakia, so I have the illusion of control. I'm looking for the factors. There's the illusion of control consists of overestimating the influence that our behavior exerts over uncontrollable outcomes. Available evidence suggests that an important factor in development of this illusion is the personal involvement of the participants who are trying to obtain the outcome.
You understand? And that's us. Like, we have a kind of illusion that somehow we have control in this American society, in this oppressive society, when we do not. Right? And what's one of the ways, one of the major ways Black people actually think, Hispanics and Native Indians actually think that we are part of the society?
Slakia, so we voting?
Yes.
Salakia, sir.
Voting.
Election.
Yes, election. We think we decide who go into office. We don't. It's an illusion. You understand? You think you like Jordans because it's Jordan? No. is because that's all you see when you turn the TV on. That's all you see these your so-called star wearing. You understand? So of course you're gonna want a pair of Jordan. You understand? Of course you'll want the Maybachs. You understand? The Rolls Royce. You'll want these things. You understand? Right? It's an illusion. You understand? To think that you could live the American dream. Right? What the so-called Mexicans coming across here for?
A better life.
Yeah, because they say that what America's the land of what?
The free.
Not the free. That's what that's the military.
Salakia.
Come on,
sir.
Opportunity.
Yes, they say America is the land of opportunities. You understand? And when you come here, you ain't just working one job. Lahab, how many jobs a Mexican on average would have in America?
It's like 3.
Yeah. No. No, is that the land? There ain't no land of opportunity.
That's slavery, sir.
Yeah, that's slavery. That's bending over backwards type slavery.
Salakia, if I could, sir.
When
When some of the Issacharites, I heard this probably from other like the Benjamites, when they talk about home, they're like, man, I didn't work this much at home and I still didn't starve.
Yep.
I just didn't have the Jordans.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I might have had that, but and then they're like, man, I get sick here more. Over there, I was eating the sour sop off the tree.
Yep. Yeah, we got tricked.
Right.
Just like the black men across in America. You understand? We got tricked into thinking that America is this, land of opportunity. You understand? Many of us come across here seeking a better life. And when we do realize what life is really about here, we become depressed. And still, he finds a way to give you hope. Somehow he finds a way to give you hope. You understand? And you live for your entire life on hope. You understand? What scripture tell it to look for?
Romans 12 and 19, sir.
Yeah, bring that. Go ahead, read that.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves.
You understand? The Lord is telling Israelites, the real Israelites, not the small hats, the real Israelites. Right? What?
Avenge not yourselves.
Avenge not yourself. Okay. Now, okay, explain this to me. Explain this to me. Why is he saying don't avenge yourself?
Salaki, sir, if I may.
Come on.
The answer is in the verse, sir. Like the vengeance, it belongs to the Lord, and that we need to just chill.
Because yes, it's for the Lord. But okay, why is he saying don't avenge yourself?
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
Because he knows that what's happening to us would naturally make us want vengeance.
Yes, that's it. That is it. What is happening to black people? If Israel could go and do what they're doing right now to the Palestinians, then black people have the right to do it. You understand?
Come.
But we cannot. It's against the laws. We cannot do it. You understand? Right now, we are just being what? What are we right now?
Oppressed.
Being patient, sir. Being patient, sir.
We're being patient, but give me more a biblical term. What are we right now?
Salakia, sir.
Come on.
We're being saved.
Come on, Lahab. You do this almost every weekend. Come on.
Are we enduring, sir?
Come on, Lahab. You and Abraham, you're all known for doing it, man. Come on.
So we're fishing.
Yeah, that's all. That's all we're doing. We just trying to line out Akim. Come on the board, Zion. Come on. K1. Come on, Oscar. Come on, the whole class. Come on. You understand? We just fishing. That's all we're doing.
Yes, sir.
We on the street with what? A Bible and a mic arc. Them men in the streets with rocks and guns and tanks. You understand?
Gun.
We not. Because we obey the Lord.
Right.
You understand? We obey the Lord to a T. And the Lord is saying what? Read Romans.
Sir. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
That's the Lord right there. And we getting a Gideon arc. Come on, coming back to the story of Gideon and finish it off, Kodam. I want to hear what them heathens was doing, them oppressors was doing down there.
Come. This the book.
If they were dancing and beating tambourines, you understand? I want to see.
Come. This the book of Judges, chapter 8, verse 8. And he went up thence to Penuel and spake unto them likewise. And the men of Penuel answered him as the men of Succoth had answered him. Verse 9. And he spake also unto the men of Penuel, saying, when I come again in peace, I will break down this tower. Verse 10. Now Zabah and Zalmunna were in Kirko.
No, come on, skip me down to where they're fighting. Come on. Where they start to fight each other. Give me to the meat. I want action now. Come on. There's all this political talk. Nah. I want to hear boom and some screams.
So here go. I think the beginning of it says in verse 11, and Gideon went up by the way of them that dwelt in the tents on the east of the bow, and Jogbehah, and smote the host, for the host was secure. Verse 12, and when Zabah and Zalmunna fled, he pursued after them and took the two kings of Midian.
No. Hold on. Somebody give me a gift destroy the heart. Kodam, you had to find in there where it says that they were turning and fighting each other.
Come.
All right. Somebody give me a gift destroyed the heart.
It's like you said, that's in
come on, yeah, get it for me.
Chapter 7 and verse 21.
Which one is that one?
That's when they started fighting each other.
Yeah, come on, give me right to the meat.
Okay. And the three, and they this is the book of Judges, chapter 7, verse 21. They stood every man in his place around about the camp, and all the hosts ran and cried, and the 300 blew the trumpet, and the Lord set every man sword against his fellow.
No. That's after we just doing we was doing the cleanup after then.
Oh, Salaki, sir.
We was just doing the cleanup. Give me the gift destroy to heart.
Got one gun. Ecclesiastic T's 7 and 7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Surely what?
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Yes, it make you mad. You understand? Make you what? Angry. Oppression is supposed to make you angry. Oppression is not something where you just sit down in and say everything gonna be okay and you clap and sing. That's not going to get rid of oppression. You understand? That's not going to get rid of oppression. How do you get rid of oppression? What's the first thing you have to come to terms with?
That you are oppressed.
Yes. First thing you have to come to terms with is you're still oppressed. You're not free. You're trying to explain this to a brother or a sister who's saying, but we free. We're free. Will never understand what you're trying to tell them here right now. Because they're going to say what? I'm not mad. I'm not angry. Or so you fine with how black people being treated in America. Well, it ain't happening to me until it gets to their doorsteps. You understand? Read on.
Gun and a gift destroy the heart.
And what?
And a gift destroy the heart.
And a gift destroyed the heart. What's a gift?
Start at 9.
So like yes, sir, a gift is a bribe. You know what I mean?
A gift is a what?
A bribe.
It's somewhat like a bribe, but it's okay. It's okay. What you are saying is like the is the pretext of why the person is giving you the gift. You understand?
Okay, gone.
But it's a gift.
Okay, sir.
So in other words, the oppressor giving you a contract, $1 million contract, right? It's to them it's a gift, but it's a bribe for what?
So like you said,
I
mean, if I could, it's a bribe because as the scripture is saying, it's right there, like it destroys your heart. So, when you all of a sudden you get $1 million, you get $1 million contract, and now when somebody asks you if racism exists, you say, nope, ain't no such thing as racism. Look at me.
Yes.
Look what America did for me. I'm good. There ain't no such thing as none of that, man. You got a chance. We can all make it.
Yes.
Destroyed.
You will get on TV like Amari Sotomayor, and you're going to curse out your own people.
Right.
For not feeling pity for people who don't need our pity. They have a military. They have, if something happened to them today, they could respond to it the next minute.
That's right.
You understand? They have that capability. We don't.
Good.
You understand? But you're going to take a bribe. You're going to take a gift, and you're going to turn your back on your people. That's why I say it destroys your heart. It destroys your mind.
Right.
You understand? You can't read. Humble yourself out. Come to class, tab one, teach you how to read, Mayweather.
Right.
You teach you your pronouns. You know what I mean? He'll teach you your possessive nouns. He'll teach you these things. So you don't have to look like a fool because you have money.
Right.
And now you're going to take that and give it to people that have a military that owns almost everything on this planet Earth and could shut down what we're doing here any minute. I want to say it was shut down, meaning YouTube, any minute. By the flick of a switch. Right? Right? Any more on that?
Last, sir.
Okay. That was it. Now give me an Ecclesiasticus where it says where it speaks about every animal like it is own. All right.
Love it. Like, and Salagi, sir, you never something what to do with the Putin video. I mean,
yeah. Go to hold on. This was the theme of the class tonight. This would have been it. Go to minute 33. To what tab one.
Okay. Just 1 second.
Mm-hmm. What's his name? Kodam, you find it?
So like I said, if I may, I see I don't see where it says like they turned and fought them, but I see where it said they will begin to battle them, sir.
Begin to battle who?
Gideon began to battle Zamuna and Zebah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna find it just now.
So like, so you talking about when Gideon began to smoke the other armies?
No, I think the other armies was fighting before they got there.
What they did to the other armies when they was coming across the land?
Yeah, like the armies, right? The Lord, I believe, brought Gideon down to 300. And before Gideon got there, he heard a noise. I could be talking about another story, but there's a story there where the Lord made the army fight against each other before we got there to the battle. And all we did was just clean up after. All right, so don't worry about that.
That's Gideon right there, son.
Huh?
That is Gideon. That's the same story.
Yeah. But Tabo, go ahead and play for me. If I find it today, I'm gonna find it for next class for sure. Come on. Or it's there. What's his name? Kodam. Kodam, you there?
Come, sir.
Right. It says when I think it's when Gideon told the 300 men to blow the trumpets, the men of Midian killed each other with their sword.
7 and 22.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
That's what I was trying to read before. That's chapter 7.
Go ahead and read it now.
22.
In 22.
Mm-hmm.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 7 and verse 22.
Right. So this is the meat of it right here.
And the 300 blew the trumpets, and the Lord set every man's sword against his fellow, even throughout all the host.
Just Yanazar, hold on 1 minute. Somebody trying to say something?
So like, sir, I was gonna ask Yanazar if he could start at verse 20.
Go ahead, Yanazar. Start at 20.
Come on, sir. This is the book of Judges, chapter 7 and verse 20. And the 3 companies blew the trumpets and brake the pitchers and held the lamps in their left hand and the trumpets in their right hands to blow withal. And they cried, the sword of the Lord and of Gideon.
Go on.
Verse 21. And they stood every man in his place round about the camp. And all the host ran and cried and blew, and fled. Salakia. Verse 22. And the 300 blew the trumpets, and the Lord set every man's sword against his fellow, even throughout all the host. And the host fled to Beth Shittah, Abel Meholah, unto Tabath.
Right? So you all understand what happened there, right? What happened there?
They all got scared, started fighting each other. They were so frightened.
Yes. You understand? And that's what's going on right now. As the Lord wake brothers and sisters up, these heathens are going to start fighting and killing each other. You understand? While we build an army for the Lord. You understand? We don't have to lift a finger.
Right.
You understand? You can clearly see that these heathens, these small hats, are not who they claim they are. You can clearly see that. You understand? And remember the question you asked last week, or I think it's 2 weeks ago, Yanaza. Remember the one in Numbers?
Con, sir.
You ever got the answer to it?
I think you got the answer for me, sir.
Yes.
I heard the answer, sir, when you asked the question. I said, that's my question.
Yes, that was your question.
Kind of one, Con. I got the answer, sir. The
Right.
water.
Con. And the so-called small hats, they are the head tribe. You understand? For their people. You understand? And the Lord is going to deal with these small hats for what they did to us. They want to go on exact justice. They want to be the world police, but who's going to police the world police? Who's going to police them? You understand? The media could only go that far. You understand? They can only go that far. You understand? But the Lord, He going to take it all the way. You know what I mean? You think you know how to play chess until you meet the Lord and them angels. You know what I mean? You think you could play chess until you meet the Lord, brother. And when you meet the Lord, oh, he come in a different way. He come in a way you least expect it. Right? Who has it for me? Who has the no, Tabo one? Go ahead and play that for me.
Select it, sir. Select.
You have it?
Come on, sir. I clicked it off. I thought we were about to go to another scripture, but select. I just gotta put it back.
Go to minute 30. 30. What number? 33, right?
Wait, 1 minute and 33 seconds?
No. This video is 2 hours long. Go to the 33rd
3 hours,
minute.
8 minutes.
Yeah.
So go to 30 minutes?
Yes, the 33rd minute.
Oh, I don't know what counts, sir. 33rd minute. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. All right, Cabo, when I learn, you know what I mean? When you're in
Select,
Rome,
sir.
speak like Rome, right?
Go, sir.
Speak like the Romans.
It's not quite clear to me how come that Africa that has so many resources, water, solar energy, how come that...
Tabo one. The screen. What are you doing with the screen?
Oh, I don't know. I think when I clicked it, it just did something weird. Salaki.
Yeah.
Like I clicked the one, but it, you know what I'm saying? Salaki. There we go.
Let's hear what Goliath have to say.
Currently, it is the poorest continent in the world with the highest levels of famine. How come that we have to ask for help? We ask ourselves, but we don't get any answers. We have a chance to build a new relationship. Hopefully, this relationship will be for the better to us in order to build a better future for our country. On behalf of my generation, I would like to say that due to poverty, many had to cross oceans in quest for a better life. At times they die, at times they starve. It's hard for them to survive. As for Burkina Faso, it's been 8 years since we have been facing the most barbaric.
I started at 33, sir.
Okay, 1 minute that right now.
34.
Go ahead.
And violent form of colonialism, barbarism, were imposed this modern form of slavery. We were taught one thing. A slave that cannot rebel does not deserve pity. And we decided to fight.
You heard
all over the earth. God is raising.
You heard what Goliath said, right? What did Goliath say?
What's his name?
I just call him Goliath.
Oh, Goliath is out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, he says something to the effect. It's weird because this weird British lady's talking, but I think what he said was like a slave that can't rebel doesn't deserve something. Was it freedom or something like that?
Doesn't deserve. I think it's either freedom or pity.
Pity.
You understand?
Pity.
You understand? Now you know
No,
how
Khan.
how these oppressors or these heathens, how they look at you. You want to know why you can be, you know what I mean, in these ghettos, in these barrios. Why you could be a Haitian living like that? Because he doesn't pity you. You don't rebel. You don't fight back. And how do we? I'm not saying to do it physical. You understand? Don't get me wrong. But how do you fight back? How do you fight our oppressive system?
So like you said,
Come on.
We fight the oppressive system in the only way that actually makes sense. By teaching against his ideologies, by separating ourselves from his ways.
Yes.
So because if I could, sir, again, it just also shows the difference between us and these heathens, man. These Africans, they got resources. Now, yeah, they got to get in bed with the oppressor too. But the difference is, the oppressor, his beef, ain't with them directly, in the way that it is with us.
That's right.
He yeah, of course, he wants to rule the earth, so they got beef in that regard. But he don't got a problem putting some guns in some Africans' hands, or putting some guns in some Japanese hands, or some Israeli hands, or whatever. But the oppressor's never gonna give us weaponry because he's our enemy. So he not gonna give us the weapons to destroy him. That would never make sense.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he'll give a Nigerian a weapon so they can shoot up a Sudanese, or you know what I mean, or a South African, or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Like it's a complete different playing field that we're on. You know what I mean? So the best way to fight them is what we do. Salaki said.
You are correct. You understand? You're correct. Now, what's the difference between us and them African?
Salaki, sir. Everything.
Give me the root. There's a root to why we're different to them in every way.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
They have their own homeland and their own culture.
You're hitting it. Meaning what? They are what?
Free or independent.
They are free, brother. And that's what you got to know.
Right.
That okay. Understanding that these are the heathens, they are free, you will understand where black people is.
Right.
You understand? No. How many of you look at a class on Thursday? Right, with Jeremiah Hyman, when he brought it out. When he brought out that book, the Delectable Negro. Someone you could look that up and see if you could find anything on it.
The Delectable Negro? No.
Yes. Or you know what? Just for time's sake, Tabon, look up what they did to Nat Turner.
Salaki, so you talking about what the book where it was the so-called oppressor was like, he has a history of eating our flesh.
Yes, brother. Yes.
I've had that book is really something else.
I got it here, sir.
You understand? Like they didn't go through what we went through. No other nation on this planet went through what we went through.
That's right.
We were whipped and beat into what?
Submission.
Give me another word.
Servitude.
Give me another word.
Slavery.
Another word.
Destruction.
Another word.
Christianity, sir.
This word is embodied all of that.
Oppression.
You on it, Lahab. We were beat into doing what? Okay.
Docile.
Okay. I don't want to say a child because you will not do a child this. All right. Okay. How many of you have dogs as pet? How many of you have dogs as pets? Or had a dog as a pet?
No.
I had a dog when I was a kid.
Right. No, that dog, right? What that dog have to do?
Obey.
Or what? obey, but okay, for the dog to obey, what needs to happen to that dog in relation to you?
He got to be subservient. He got to be beneath me.
Okay, yes, he's already beneath you. He can't read no books, right? He can't hold no knife and fork. We know that. So he beneath you, right?
He has to be loyal.
No.
Fear?
Somebody said it.
Fear? He has to be fair to you?
Yes, that dog has to be scared of you.
Oh.
He has to be afraid of you. If that dog ain't afraid of you, when you tell it sit or roll or whatever command you give that dog is not going to do it. You understand? That dog has to have some type of fear. And brother, we were beat into fearing this man. We were whipped into fearing him to the point now where you go and sit down and talk to a brother about what's going on in the earth today, or what's going on with black people. You understand? You all see it on the streets. What do black people tell you? What do they tell you?
So like what?
A black man ever tell you, "Oh, you making all of us look bad"?
Kind of one con.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fear. That is fear. How in the hell we making you look bad? You making us look bad with that smooth face.
Right.
You understand? You making us look bad with what's coming out your mouth.
Right.
You sound as dumb as a doorknob in a church or a doormat. You understand? Hey, I think who dealing with the StreamYard about that one backstage.
Salagi, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I was controlling the YouTube channel. Salagi, sir.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
If I could, I don't want. Just real quick, is what you're saying is so heavy. I was looking at something today. You saying some meeting, and he said something to that effect. He was like, you know what I'm saying, he got pulled over by like a police officer, like some you know what I mean, like oppressor police officer, and it was real dark, and he was nervous or whatever. He was trying to think like, man, how am I gonna get out of this? He said his solution was, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna talk like a black man and not like a nigga. If I talk like a black man, then maybe he'll be nice to me and treat me good and just let me go on my way. Mm-hmm. And that's like always like in the back of a person's mind, a brother's mind. It's like, okay, well, you know what? I can't be myself because if I'm just me, he might kill me. You know what I'm saying? He might harm me or something. Let me act like a version of me that, you know what I mean, makes him feel better. You know what I mean? It's like I'm telling you that what you're saying is so heavy out of one. That slavery is engraved in us in ways that brothers and sisters just can't even imagine. It's
brother, it's in your DNA.
Right.
You come out your mother womb fearing the oppressor. You understand? You come out her womb fearing the oppressor. He never did you anything. But you know, once that light pull up behind your ark, oh boy, the chills go, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Right. Come on.
Yeah, you understand? Nothing here. You understand? But brothers and sisters in the world, once that cop car pull up behind your ark, you are like, man, am I going to make this out alive today?
Right.
Officer, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. You start apologizing.
Right.
Before him tell you what he pull you over for. You understand? That is fear. And a slave, right? A slave, he knows what real fear is.
That's right.
But a free man, a man that has his own land, who has his own people making decisions for his people, oh, he knows that he is not supposed to be oppressed, and he can't live in a place where his people is being oppressed. So guess what? He rebels.
Come on, and so like, if I may, sir.
Come on.
Just like you said, the experience with us getting pulled over by the cops and on video is completely different than the oppressor. He get pulled over. What you pulled me over for?
Yeah.
He's asking the officer the questions. You understand?
You swear he pulled the officer over. He telling the officer his rights. You understand? The officer give him a ticket. He rips the ticket up right in the officer's face. You understand? No tears, nothing. I will never forget this. There's a video out there on YouTube where they call the cop on this Caucasian male. He was naked. The cop had a M4 or AR-15 in his hand around his shoulder, and he was running from him.
He ran from him.
He ran from him, Mark. And that same naked oppressor went to another oppressor and started choking him out. And he ain't get put down, laid down. You understand? They are free people. We are not. So we cannot be compared to these oppressors and these heathens. We cannot. Right? Who has Ecclesiastes for me? Ecclesiasticus. Excuse me. Who have Ecclesiasticus for me?
Come on, sir. Like,
go ahead.
Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13 and verse 16. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his light.
You understand? And that's what's going on right now. I do not understand how these Arabs could stand by and watch their brothers get pummeled to the dirt. But I do know the oppressor. You understand? And he has nuclear weapons. And he ain't just have nuclear weapons just for show. You understand? You buy a nice car, you know what I mean, and tint it up for show. You understand? He don't have nuclear weapons just to be like, see what I got? No. You understand? Come on.
I haven't heard not one of them say Allahu Akbar.
Yeah. They ain't saying that. They're trying to go call Russia and China to come and try help. You understand? All right? But read it one more, read it again. Athan.
Come on. Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 13 and verse 16. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his light.
And a man will what?
Cleave to his light.
Cleave to his light. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Time for us to cleave to our like. You understand? The Palestinians, they cleave into their kind. The Israelis, they cleave into their kind. You understand? We're going to have to cleave to our kind. They're worried about who coming across the border. They're saying, what did they say about the Mexicans? What's the words they use to describe the Mexican?
Rapists and killers and murderers.
Yep. And they're saying that what? The Mexicans are invading the border. Invading. Right? Who invades?
The oppressor.
If you say, no, you're right, but when they say somebody is invading a land, what are they trying to say about the invader?
Salaki, sir. When you invade a land, you tend to destroy it or take it over.
Meaning what? If you are invading the land, then the people on the land is your what?
Your slave.
No. Somebody said it.
Enemy.
Your enemy.
Kanwanka.
Remember, your oppressor, he has to dehumanize you. He has to do what? He has to make you look like you the bad one, you the evil one. You understand? Right now, what are some of the adjectives? Come on, Tabo, and tell me if I'm wrong. All right, what are some of the adjectives they use to describe the so-called Hamas warriors?
Barbaric, sir.
Barbarians. Come on.
Savages, sir.
Yeah. Come on.
Radicals.
Come on, more.
Inhumane.
Inhumane. They call them Nazis, ISIS. Why are they doing this?
To make sure that they're the enemies in the eyes
So,
of
so
the
like
world.
Go ahead. You
So-
on,
so they-
you on to it, hold on. You on to it, Yanisa. Go ahead, Lahab.
so they can have a reason to do what they're doing.
That's what you call hitting the nail on the head. Yes. The reason why when you turn the news on, you are seeing them interviewing the making Israelis look like victims, right? It's so that when they go in and bomb the hospital, guess who did it?
Hamas.
Hamas did it.
Salaki, sir.
Come on.
Even they'll bring on a pro-Palestinian person to give their perspective. Then they'll bring 3 people to give the Israeli perspective after him.
Yes. And in their mind, it's no warrant for the Palestinians or Hamas doing what they're doing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So in other words, they should just be oppressed. They should just, live life the way it is and what? Accept it. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a way to fight Akim. And thank the Lord for coming and joining hand on the I.S.U.P.K. We don't have to fight like them. Because why we don't have to fight like them?
Do that again, sir.
Why do we not have to fight like Israel or Hamas or
Tell us,
Russia or
sir.
Ukraine? Come on.
Because we have Christ to fight for us.
You're right. But we have a living power. You understand? That listens to our prayers and answers it. You understand? That prayer we say towards all our enemies, it's coming to life. You understand? Because you have a living power. You understand? We don't have to pick up rocks. We don't have to be on no camel back to fight anybody. We don't have to be in a tank to fight anybody. We don't need to go pick up guns to fight anybody. The Lord don't need you to fight his battle. The Lord need you to do what? What does the Lord need us to do?
So like it, sir.
Come on.
To come together.
That I'm gonna take that. But what the Lord
stop sinning?
Yes, what's gonna cause us to stop sinning?
Salaki, sir.
Uh-huh.
The fear of the Lord.
Yes. Meaning what? The Lord wants us to what? Obey him. That's all. He will get it on and popping out. Oh, he knows how to get it on. Right now, you have Russia and Ukraine fighting. You understand?
Sir.
You have Russia and Ukraine fighting. Now we have who?
Israel and the Arabs.
Yes. The same oppressor and the Arabs, what? Fighting and killing each other. You understand? Then you have them Africans fighting and killing each other in Africa. Brother, we in a win-win situation here.
Oh, God.
We in a win-win situation here. These heathens is a reason why the Lord called them what in the Bible? What does the Lord? How does the Lord describe the heathens in the Bible?
Beast of the field.
The Lord dehumanized these people. You understand? So now, when he kills them, guess what? They're just beasts. They're just cockroaches. You understand? That's all.
So like it, sir.
Come on.
Like you know, I mean, we believe, we know for a fact the Bible is true. However, like Christians, and they still hold on to that philosophy that God, God loves everybody and God watches over everybody, and then so I had somebody say, yeah, no, God watches over all of us, and then I'm like, well, that's not true. Like, look at so is God watching over what's going on? I mean, is God is He loving? Like, is that a proof that God loves everybody? But what's going on in the Middle East right now, like children dying, and they don't know how to answer that because they don't, they don't really believe in the Bible. So I'm just saying that there's more proof of what we teach in the Bible. The real God of the Bible is who we say that we learn who He is. Like, that's who He is.
Yeah, the Lord is a gangster. The Lord will have two gangs fight each other, and you sit back and watch it. You understand? When you meet people like that right now, because of the atmosphere, what you want to ask them is, should Israel forgive Hamas for what they did? Just ask them that. If God loves everybody, then Israel should do what? Forgive Hamas. Because God loves everybody. All right? And when did this thing with Hamas started? You remember? Was it last week, Saturday?
October 7th.
October 7th?
Cancel.
Well, that's in the past. They should just forget about that. Right? And that's in the past?
Comic-Con.
That happened October 7th, so that's in the past.
Like you said, they should turn the other cheek, shouldn't they?
Yeah. Come on. They should, just do what they've been telling us to do, right? Forget about it. That was in the past. It's done, gone, right? What do they tell us? What do the process tell us when we tell them at camp?
So like you said, get over it.
They tell us get over it, but there's something else these kids see, and these other oppressors say. What do they say? They say that what? We didn't oppress you all.
Right.
I didn't oppress you. I didn't have you in slavery. I never had no slaves. And now you have to ask them, well, the people that Israel is killing, did they rape your sons and your daughters?
So like, sir.
And see what they say. Come on.
And don't they supposed to forgive thy neighbor?
Yeah. Forgive a neighbor. But the people who they're killing right now on the Gaza Strip, did they kill them babies? Huh?
So like I said,
They didn't. But guess what? They've all paying though. You understand? So even though you didn't have slaves, your daddy had slaves. So you're gonna have to pay for daddy.
Right.
You inherit daddy debt. You understand? Just like you inherit his wealth, you're gonna have to inherit the debt too. Come on.
Salaga, sir.
Come on.
And they're using the, like you're right. You're so right about the terrorists or the Hamas did the killing, but they hide. That's their excuse. Oh, well, they're hiding amongst the civilian, so we gotta level all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. They're gonna have to kill everything that walking and breathing inside there. Everything. You understand? Thanks be to the Lord that we serve a living power. We don't have to raise no hand. And don't worry, Goliath. Don't worry. What did the Lord say about Ham? He is a what?
A servant, sir.
He is a servant of what?
He's a servant of Shem.
No,
servants.
Zalaki, sir, is a servant of servants.
What does that mean?
He's the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Bottom of the barrel.
He is the dregs. So don't worry. You have your own country. You had this, you had that. And what? A slave, a slave that does not rebel does not deserve pity. Ain't no sweat. We don't deserve any pity. We don't. Because them is shots he pelting at us so that we could join the fight with them. We not. Because who is slaves? Who was ever slaves except black people, Hispanics, and Native Indians? You understand? We don't need your pity, Goliaths. But we for sure gonna have your babies when Christ return in the kingdom. Right. We for sure gonna have the services of all of your sons and daughters. When Christ return, that is. You understand? We are to touch no heathen, no oppressor. We don't obey the Lord. We are just to what? To fish. That's all we're doing. Should I line out? Put it in. And the Lord gonna do the rest. Until Christ return with them 200 million angels, then we're gonna get it on and popping. All right? All right. You all have any questions before I let you all out? I know we're over the time. Because I'm gonna have you all here for the whole entire night because this boy, you can rock back right now until Al Jazeera. Come on.
Thank you, sir.
Camp gonna be glorious this weekend.
Yep. You bet damn straight.
Oh, and we got a new camp spot, but I'll call you afterwards.
Okay, Most High in Christ. Come on.
I sent you a video where we're getting a bad. We got a publicity in France calling us hate group. I sent you the video.
Come on, send Tabo one. Let me see.
I think Officer Zion is in the video. He's large in France.
Oh man, this was recent.
Canada and Canada.
Come on, play this, man. Come on, man. Hold on. Let me see. Tab one. I just sent it to your WhatsApp. I just sent it to your WhatsApp.
Come on.
We will play this and we will leave on this. Go ahead, Akim. You're famous, man.
So like I said, it's in French, though, but you can pick up some of what they say. Our brother, Officer Barakiala, is doing a translation.
Come on.
We'll get it to you.
Oh, he gonna do a translation on it?
He's working on it as we speak, sir.
Okay, Most High in Christ. Come on, play that, man. You all. I wonder if you all remember these people taping you on. Tap on again.
Console, but it's because it's an actual video clip. I have to email it to myself. It's not.
Okay. All right. We go after this one. Any questions before I let you all out?
So lock your mouth. Phone just died. So can you email it to me?
I'll send it right now to your email.
Console. And then I can just it'll just pop up on the screen because I got it right here.
Oh man. Hold on. Share. Taba 1 West, right?
Taba 1 West. It's just Taba THABA 1 number 1
Taba.
West. Number 1.
Yeah.
West.
I just sent it to you. Check it in now. And this looked like it was recent. When this was?
Salaki, sir. I'm not sure of the timeline.
Oh, so they have all the camps. It look like.
That one looked like Carolina.
Yeah, that was South Carolina. I remember that one.
I don't know if they have all the camps.
Yeah. For this, I couldn't remember what they were saying though. You got a Taba 1?
Pour ce que tes ancêtres ont fait au noir.
I got it now.
Go ahead.
All right. All right. So let me stop this one. That's it. Share screen.
Yeah, they don't want this coming out though. Not right now.
Can everybody see it or I think
Yeah, you can explain.
There we go.
I don't think we understand what they're saying though.
Pour ce que tes anciens ont fait aux Noirs et aux Indiens d'Amérique. Oui, je le suis. Très bien. Nous allons donc lire ce qu'il faut faire dans la Bible. Pour commencer, tu dois te mettre à genoux.
On voit sur la vidéo sont en fait des membres de l'I.S.U.P.K, en anglais, The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Il s'agit d'une branche radicale du mouvement des Hébreux noirs israélites. Né à la fin du 19e siècle, il fédère des Afro-Américains qui se considèrent comme les vrais descendants des 12 tribus d'Israël. Et la particularité de l'I.S.U.P.K, c'est que ce sont des suprémacistes noirs.
Leur message est le suivant. Les Blancs sont diaboliques, les Noirs sont le peuple élu d'Israël, les Juifs sont des menteurs et les homosexuels doivent être condamnés à mort. C'est un groupe très hostile, très dans la confrontation avec ses propres priorités. Ça n'a rien à voir avec Black Lives Matter.
Ils ne représentent que quelques centaines de personnes. Ces scènes de confrontation dans la rue sont typiques de leur manière de prêcher. Et comme les militants de l'I.S.U.P.K sont particulièrement actifs sur les réseaux sociaux, ils n'hésitent pas à publier leurs faits d'armes sur YouTube. Cette vidéo, par exemple, a fait 1 million de vues après avoir été partagée par un chroniqueur américain de droite. Ces discours protégés par le premier amendement de la Constitution, parfois du même mouvement.
Regardez l'activité démoniaque de ces frères hébreux dans la rue qui prêchent la haine au nom de Dieu.
Il faut les nommer. That brother definitely he got to do some translation because I saw that video, but I think the add some more to it. Yeah, so we need a translation out of that one.
All
right. With that, any questions? All right. Before we go, congratulations, Oscar, Officer 50, brother. Good job, warrior. Good job. The work just starts. You're coming at the right time, brother.
Cannon one cancer.
We'll sign Christ. With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to priest and officer who ban KL, right?
Like I said, I got it all.
Kodam. Officer Kodam.
Security announcements. With the I.S.U.P.K starting the one, Salaki. You're gonna give one courtesy salute to the teacher, Minimum Israel Majum. And stand by Bakasha. Minna Israel. We're gonna give one courtesy salute to the teacher, Minna Israel Majum Shabbat. Hey Mach, Barak. Yehabah Shimmy Abshab.
Yehabah Shimmy Abshab Thumb.
Yaya Matah. Sorry, I'm going to turn. Face the sisters. Men of Israel are going to give one courtesy to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amab Shabbat, Amaj, Barak, Yahweh Shema,
Yahweh Shema, Elathan Bahasham, Yahweh Shai.
Yaya Matah. Security announcements. With the I.S.U.P.K start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Root for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3, 8 through 10 means tenth in the Hebrew, ma'ashra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Most High gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming holy convocation is the feast of dedication was the Hanukkah, was the 25th day of the 9th month, by the space of 8 days. It'll be on Saturday the Saturday, December the 17th. Thursday, Salaki. December the 7th, Salaki. And you can find it in First Maccabees 4:52 through 61. Then I think what is it? The Southern California cookout. They got I think on that page they got it where you could book the hotels as well. Remind our Akim Akwatian to check the bulletin boards for all other things that's coming up. If anyone wants to be a troop in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, class dismissed.
Yeah, boy. Oh, we can make a worldwide news. France alone. I.S.U.P.K. Who got this?